What's going on, guys? Miguel here. Just wanted to make this quick recap video for you guys. I analyzed a few pairs, my main pairs last week that I posted in a previous video. Go check that out if you haven't. Definitely solid video that helps you kind of understand how I go about my my trading to an extent, right? And I'm basically gonna break everything down and see if everything played out the way I wanted it to, and also did we take any losses, or was there anything that I can discuss that will maybe help you guys understand why things happened the way they did. So I'm gonna be going over that. And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe, like this video, like my videos, and show some love, because it helps me stay motivated. It helps me understand if I'm putting out good value for you guys, and if you guys appreciate it, let me know in the comments below. I always like constructive criticism, so if you have any constructive criticism, you appreciate my videos, definitely leave it in the comments below. I would love that. Without further ado, guys, let's just jump right into this video.
Alright, guys, so this is going to be a recap video, like I said already. So basically I'm going to go over the pairs that I talked about last week in my video, and basically see if things played out the way I wanted to, and if we took any losses as well. Transparency is definitely key with me, and I don't mind taking losses because they're always calculated, and they're never left to fate, right? They're always like, I'm never going to take a trade that's more risk than profit. It's self-explanatory. It's common sense, really. So let's just jump right in. The first pair I'm going to go over is going to be USD/JPY, and as you can see, I was looking for a pullback right here because I saw rejecting exhaustion right there. At least to any of these zones, right? I was saying if it broke the 100%, then it would be a sell, but if it stayed above the 100%, it was a buy. So clear, we were in this zone right here. We were in the zone. Let me circle it real quick. We were right there, and I expected it to pull up, but we did have some type of support right there, so I can see why I didn't pull back anymore. We had some right there. As you can see, it just was like rejecting in the zone, consolidating on a smaller time frame, and it just broke out, shot up. As you can see, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, just consolidation, and then it finally got buyers back in control and just took over, right? So everything played out perfectly. I was expecting I was expecting bullish because it was in our buy zone, as you can see. It could honestly make it to like the 61.8 take profit zone, so we could see it coming to that high just because of the fact that we have strong resistance right there. So it could wick, maybe hit that, or it could even wick or make it to the quarter point, right? So usually they'll make it to the quarter point, but like I said, it's just we got to leave it up to technicals if everything gets respected. So I see USD/JPY at least hitting 114.370 minimum, right? Or it could hit 115, right? So that'd be longer term targets, the quarter point right here. And if it does make it to that target, we'd be looking at about maybe 100 pips, maybe. So let's see. Yeah, about 100 pips. So that'd be perfect, right? 100 pips. 100 pip trade is definitely a great trade. And then we could potentially see a pullback, a correction, anything of that sort. So let's just move on to the next pair. AUD/USD. Exactly what I said, guys. So basically I was waiting at the beginning of the week, I was waiting for it to reject. I saw rejection off with this doji, right? And then it started pulling back, literally. So I'm loving how this pair is looking right now. Definitely could see it. It depends, like if it breaks this low, like I said, 100%. But you saw my previous video, if it breaks this low, then we could be going bearish, but it's doing everything I want it to do at the moment. It's struggling at monthly support resistance area, and it's basically rejecting off of really well, and there's a 61.8 Fibonacci level as well. So as long as this low isn't broken, still bullish, still great to buy this pair. So I'm still looking for bulls to take over, right, until this low's taken. But look at, guys, this was like clean as hell, like definitely a good setup. Everybody was expecting a pullback. If you weren't expecting a pullback, you're looking for the wrong things. You're looking too small. You're looking on the wrong time frames. You don't have the right material. So definitely look for buys unless it breaks that low, right? So definitely. Everything went great with this pair. If you shorted this on a counter trend trade, if you're a little more advanced and you did that, I personally did. I didn't get until this second candle close though, right? So I saw bears in control, took it down, closed before the weekend, market close, because I don't like holding over the weekend for the most part, unless it's a great amount of pips already in profit, right? So I was 79 pips trade, pretty good trade. And then let's move on to the next one. Gold was beautiful, guys. If you guys remember, I said if it broke this high, 1258.73, we go bulls, right? If it didn't, sellers market only. And what did I say, guys? It's gonna at least make it to this low. Why? Because that's where it took off. If you see my previous video, guys, you are gonna see exactly that. And look at it, guys. It fucking smashed take profit. It smashed the zone, and it's having trouble rejecting at the weekly support level. That's pretty awesome. So now what we're looking for, guys, is we could continue seeing bearish movement if this is broken and closed and it rejects off newfound resistance, right? But if it breaks now above this zone right here, if it breaks above the 1228.72 area, we could potentially see buyers come back in. And also we could add more confirmations by adding a trend line. Like, we can add a whole bunch of things to confirm. So basically what I'm looking for now, so as you can see, like, I had my predictions. I'm gonna delete these arrows now, and I'm gonna show you new predictions for the new week. Okay, so let's see. So now if we're right here, right, and we go above this high, this newfound lower high, right, or lower low, sorry, lower high, sorry, we break that high, we come back, reject, and retest the trend line, and we could potentially see buyers come in and take over and go bullish. Because as you can see, this is where price shot up really, drastically. So we're back at that level again, so we could potentially see it do the same thing. We just got to see what's going to happen. It's Sunday, market open. We just got to wait and be patient, all right? So that's what I see. Smash, take profit, great trade. On to next. NZD/USD. Now I analyzed this on the 4-hour time frame because it was strongly bullish. As you can see, guys, this is a trade I took. Smashed my take profit zones, but I was letting you guys know that I wasn't gonna sell. I wasn't gonna buy this pair anymore because it was so much bullish momentum. I did not want to get caught in a trade. If you see my previous video, I said exactly that. So I was looking for a correction. So I went to the 4-hour time frame, right, and then I saw the trend line get broken right there. And then I entered right there. So I took it down for like take profit 61.8 Fibonacci, right? The take profit zone, negative 61.8. And that was a good trade, and it went for, let me see, entry zone in this zone right here. And it went for a good amount of pips, actually. 30 pips. I mean, it's not crazy amount, but it's a quick nice trade. Every pip adds up. All right, guys. So Euro NZD, let's see, it's on the daily that I analyzed it. So guys, on my previous video I talked about we could potentially see short, and my bias is still the same. I'm still, unless it like shows me great amount of bullish momentum, like, yeah, it's bullish right now, but the point is, like, on the weekly, it broke a trend line, right? It broke the trend line. It's coming back up to retrace. We could potentially, we're still on the 61.8 level, right? So this is not, bothering me. This is a little bit of consolidation. I'm not going to take a trade until I see, momentum change on the lower time frames that will make sure that it makes up the bigger time frames. So the lower time frames make up the bigger time frames, right? So we see major consolidation zone, right? And I wouldn't get into a sell position unless it breaks this low right here, this bottom levels right here. So unless it breaks this level up down here, let me get a trend line, like, or somewhere right here, breaks all this low, all this consolidation, I'm not selling it. But I'm still, I strongly believe it could go bearish. Sorry, I strongly believe it's still bearish. it's just needing a correction. This is just consolidations, manipulation. You know, it's trying to get a lot of buyers in the market so it can fuck them over and you know, hit their stop losses and, you know, get blow accounts and stuff. In my opinion, right, guys? I strongly believe it for myself, but obviously I don't claim to be a guru, right? I claim to study my ass off. I claim to, you know, grow as a trader every day. So this is what my personal bias is for all these trades, guys. So basically, don't think I'm like a god, right? You know, I lose to, you know, everybody loses, right? So this is just my personal bias for all these trades. But as you can see, we caught major pips. If you guys took some of the trades setups that I was talking about in the video before this one, go check it out if you haven't. And yeah, guys, I hope these are really helping you guys. Definitely. So I'm gonna go and recap everything I just explained. So we could see this high at 114.370 or 115 for USD JPY. We could potentially see correction once it hits this level right here, 114.576, because that's the second take profit. So we could potentially see short positions come in. But as of now, it's still bullish on UJ. Okay. AU. As long as it doesn't break this low, 75352, we're still bullish. If we see buyers momentum come in, buy it. Tight stop loss. Gold. We could see lower. We could see you know, gold go lower if it breaks this weekly support and retests and comes back and shows bearish momentum. If it breaks the high right here, the new lower high, 1228.57, I wouldn't personally be selling this pair. And you showing seller's momentum, but it's still bullish because it hasn't broken a low down here. It hasn't broken it hasn't shown enough seller's momentum in my opinion. It's just consolidating, and it's really ugly in my opinion, right? So I'm not even going to look at this pair this week. Euro NZD weekly shows selling power, right? So we could potentially see it drop. And as long as it doesn't break this high right here, 159.312, I'm still looking to sell this pair. The only way I'll sell this pair is if on the 4-hour it breaks all these lows right here. All these all this area right here, I want it to break below at least to 154.858 and then retest. Like, so I'd want something like this, for example. Break below, come back up, retest all the bullshit. That would be major support or resistance at this point, because you know, it was struggling. Once it breaks, it's going to be really hard to go right back in for the most part. And then I would want it to continue down, right? So that's what I'm looking for, guys. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed, you know, and caught pips based off the markups I gave you guys. Be sure to smash the like button, guys. It really, you know, helps me a lot and helps me understand if I'm actually making good content for you guys. You know, and share my videos, guys. If you have a friend that, you know, wants some information, you know, definitely tell them to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be dropping at least once a video every week starting now, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Without further ado, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.